People, family, viewers, subscribers, welcome back to a brand new video. If you're new to this channel, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, and like this video. Vybz Kartel, this the whole MVP, wicked. The man big up the whole dance hall and disrespect the whole MVP. You know what I mean? Because we have put 1 and 1 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 3 together and see what I go on. The man this everybody by your Instagram post. Everyone a member of the MVP. All inclusive of Jahmeil as well. You know, Jahmeil is a man who big up Vybz Kartel. You know what I mean? Him sing a song for Vybz Kartel. Him sing a song for myself for free of Vybz Kartel. And for all of the true fans, they will know that Jahmeil sing a song. And Vybz Kartel no business about that. Vybz Kartel is the whole MVP. If you don't associate with MVP, or if you don't associate with Gaza, you will be automatically associating with MVP. You know what I mean? And Alkaline get this wicked. Mavado get this wicked. Jahmeil get this wicked. You know, so Vybz Kartel is a man in the business who you is, you know. You could have Jahmeil where you come from almost the same community. You know what I mean? Like a stone throw away from Jahmeil house. You will see Vybz Kartel out up the road or down the road, wherever you're coming from, the direction. And not only that, Jahmeil also bigged up Vybz Kartel in a song and say free real boss. But Vybz Kartel no business about Vybz Kartel comfy murder. And when I say murder, lyrically, he want a clash. Vybz Kartel want nothing go on and him unite. If Vybz Kartel say what you know, no? Them are the only opponent. Them alone associate themselves. So this everything. And we are going to do for spite them the most. We are going to big up the whole of dance hall and left them out of the whole picture. And that Vybz Kartel though. Vybz Kartel big up every DJ, big up every disc jock, big up everybody that the music industry expect 3 members, and that you will be known if you have the least amount of sense that would be automatically MVP. Because you know mavado have them differences by clashing. Alkaline have their own clashing as well, but Jahmeil never have no clashing. So this was the last thing we were thinking about. You know what I mean? For him to diss Jahmeil as well. But one would say that, is it because he is associating with MVP camp, mainly with Mavado, and Alkaline would be merely his competitive and are his fans, are his rivalries, which he automatically had to disrespect Jahmeil, or he could be stepping off a step back and say, looking at it, they come from the same community. Him and Jahmeil came from the same community. Jahmeil bigging up and in his songs, you know what I mean, and looking for him to be freed, and Vybz Kartel didn't see that, or Vybz Kartel just doing merely for making money, you know what I mean, by clashing. And the clash I got start before Jahmeil bust big, because you know Kartel release him song them or record him song them before him go jail. Is me I say? So that we are talking about now. So like Vybz Kartel it see say Jahmeil got bust, so him just diss him before even Jahmeil record for him song. You know Vybz Kartel is a man who pre the business before the business reach a certain part. But right now him this Jahmeil, you know, and when me say this Jahmeil wicked because as me say, man Jahmeil almost come from the same community, Passage Fort versus Waterford. And for all who don't know who know Portmore, who associated Portmore, it's less than 5 minutes walk. You know what I mean? And very close. So for one to say that Jahmeil getting this by Vybz Kartel, show you that Vybz Kartel no respect nobody for him in the same camp. Remember, you know, man, the man that Vybz Kartel disrespect Bounty Killer, man that disrespect Beenie Man, who Beenie Man had said that. Remember me say uno fi say Agaza, me say remember uno me say Agaza, me fi say, and Kartel no business. Kartel disrespect Beenie Man, see me, and the man that disrespect Bounty Killer from Alliance days. The man that disrespect everybody. The man in the business for the music, I disrespect him a deal with. A war you want, a clash you want. But right now, I don't think Vybz Kartel should have dissed Jahmeil like that, based on my observation, because a man who seek freedom for you, you know, I'm come from the same community, disrespecting like that, because he's associating with our next camp. And at the time that Jahmeil busted, you were in incarceration, you didn't get Jahmeil that chance to get a breakout. You know what I mean? Because in the industry, you know what I mean? Because Jahmeil said he was doing music at a 10 age, at 14, and at that stage Vybz Kartel was in Portmore, and Jahmeil was going around in studios and also in you know what I mean, community, you know what I mean, stage shows as well. So why didn't Vybz Kartel pick up Jahmeil? But Jahmeil get him break now, and him still like show respect to Vybz Kartel. But Vybz Kartel is what you know. Me not busy if you show respect to me. Me not show no respect to you. Me not busy if you associate yourself with them you there. Them two you there, you automatically be the third one. We have got this. And Jahmeil is a man, you know. Them man preach positivity. Them man preach good song. But Jahmeil is one not to underestimate. You see me I say? Because if I were to kick off right now and them say kick out, any one of them can run up on the clash versus Vybz Kartel. Jahmeil can defeat Vybz Kartel as well. You know what I mean? Mavado likewise, Alkaline. Also Vybz Kartel can defeat all three of them. Vice versa. They are all four competitive. You know what I mean? Artists that are capable of lyrics in overdrive. Lyrics that they never believe could put that way. Vybz Kartel prove it. Mavado prove it. Alkaline prove it. Jahmeil prove it. Jahmeil prove it over and over in clashes. So if Vybz Kartel versus Jahmeil, that would be a Portmore rivalry. I would love to see that because, you know what I mean, Vybz Kartel proving himself to be one of dancehall most notorious. Not only that, one of dancehall most successful from Portmore. And also Jahmeil is coming up from Portmore, which is one half the most successful right now. So that would I want to see. Would I want to see the clash right now? But you think Vybz Kartel are ready for that clash? Because Jahmeil one man, you know. If you underestimate him, you probably hurt him, you probably broke your foot before you even get up the chance to run, you know. And for your foot broken in a war, you cannot be run. You would be, you know what I mean, stranded. You would be in a position of worried, of bothered, and would that put Vybz Kartel in a disadvantage? Maybe not, maybe, you know what I mean. But right now, Vybz Kartel not business, him a disrespect everybody. And the man make a post on Instagram where it was in 2010 where he was going to do a show in the United States, and I must say, what you know, them board in our league and we run the whole place, even though we not run the place because we don't be in one place. We're still in our league and we're chilico, not some chilico, you know what I mean? Catfish at that. Vybz Kartel is saying, Vybz Kartel, this the man is wicked, you know. But what do you think about this clash? You think it will be in a clash farm? If Vybz Kartel should be free very soon, they think you want to be engaged in a clash with the likes of the MVP and the likes of Jahmeil as well, which they come from the same community, you know what I mean? And Jahmeil bigging him up on songs, as I stated earlier. Would it be a good thing for the clash? Probably, you know, Vybz Kartel always want clash, and Vybz Kartel will always reinvent himself into new clashes. Because I'm over the clash multiple times, and the clash I'm always seem fresh, you know what I mean, refreshing, no sugar added, like just want to get more and more of it. You know what I mean, I will not be sick of it or be tired of it, you know what I mean, or vapid of it, you know what I mean. But right now, we want to see what's next. Or is a situation that Vybz Kartel want to keep the spotlight on his own name by disrespecting the MVP, because everybody who with the least amount of sense would assist the MVP matter, because they big up everybody and them friend in a dancehall expect the three. Who is the next three main guns, separate and apart from who associate with themselves with Vybz Kartel? Be Alkaline, Jahmeil, and Mavado. You know what I mean? Automatically. But right now, what do you think? If you like the MVP, they might clap back, or they must take a watch this and make it blow over them head. Or they might just disrespect Vybz Kartel and something other way. Because Alkaline disrespect Vybz Kartel wicked one at a time, you know. When Vybz Kartel couldn't get reply because members have replied to Alkaline before him got jail. You see me I say, so he never get a reply to that. But right now, if Vybz Kartel should be free, him versus the MVP individually or versus the whole team, would you think that is important for him to clash MVP, or you would want to clash him because he's a man of clash? You have to leave it down below in the comment section, you know, because everybody have their own opinion and everybody's opinion valid. You see me I say, but right now, at that Vybz Kartel Vybz Kartel pre more money, more clash for them bells, and if in Vybz Kartel can kill each individual in the MVP by clashing them each or individual or even by a group and defeat them in a clash confrontation, that would be a next big achievement by Vybz Kartel. And if the MVP should kill Vybz Kartel would be a person who's suffering a defeat to his career, and that wouldn't be looking good for him. But dancehall is made of clash. It's indigenous in the whole dancehall space for dancehall. So right now the clash would be nice. The place would be, you know what I mean, a high speed. Everybody would be anticipating a song from Jahmeil, a song from Vybz Kartel, a song from Alkaline, a song from Vybz Kartel, a song from Mavado, a song from Vybz Kartel. So that is in the mood right now. The place is looking for a clash. And if Vybz Kartel embark the clash and the young guns them or the MVP them clap back in a heavy way, which is them go hard 2-2 with Vybz Kartel. We don't want no Cree. We don't want ears because he never pre-record all and song before he got jail. Why he never get for record? He can't get for reply. It's me I say because Vybz Kartel know what the opponent them are gonna reply with. So he will automatically take upon himself and record before he got jail and release it and make it be a diss track. You know what I mean? But right now, Vybz Kartel, this the MVP, wicked. And this is a situation where him can't get to clash mavado toe to toe like he used to be, like when he was freed, or he just want to write off alkaline because alkaline are going good and he never get to clash alkaline in real sphere yet and face to face, or him just narrate the movement where Jahmeil make and join up with the MVP camp because him come from Portmore and him should associate himself with Vybz Kartel because they're all coming from Portmore. But if that was the situation, why didn't Vybz Kartel seek some you know what I mean, some love to give to Jahmeil for Jahmeil to bust or to break out under his music belt? So he wouldn't be an MVP right now. It would probably be a Gaza, you know what I mean, P or something like that, you know what I mean, in associating himself with Jahmeil, because Jahmeil really mean the P for MVP, which is Patriots. So right now, would Vybz Kartel look into that and say he didn't give Jahmeil the chance, so he shouldn't be disrespecting him like that? Or is it the situation Vybz Kartel doing business like this every man? But we want to see what up next. We want to see if the MVP, the man just low it out and make Vybz Kartel name die up because